Graystripe for comfort to reassure him, and Graystripe's already leaving to go see Silverstream.
Literally just go, like, take him to the training hollow and kick his butt. Just go beat him up. Beat some sense into him. Beat him up like how Vopher beat you up. That's not a good solution. Children don't fight people to solve your problems, but also at this point, barely talking to him, it hasn't helped at all. What is wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
Okay, I want, like, more reasoning, but keep going.
We'll just see how it plays out.
Oh.
So Speckletail and Tiger there's 3 in the nursery, 2 of Brindleface's kits are sick, everything is just going to
kids
crap.
Are basically dead.
Yeah, everything's going to crap. Fireheart is just like, oh my god, how, like, it's sinking into him, like, this clan life. He's like, how do they deal with this? There's so much death, there's so much tragedy.
Has he been checked out for the past 6 months?
This is his first winter, and winter's really rough.
Oh, it was fun until it got hard, no?
So Speckletail, this is his first winter, and winter's really rough. Just like, oh my god, how, like, it's sinking into him, like, this clan life. He's like, how do they deal with this? There's so much death, there's so much tragedy. He wants to talk about it. He's just kind of like, man, how do you like especially the warriors who have been through this for a few seasons? They're like, how do they deal with this?
Shit sucks, then you die.
And he's basically so he decides to put his anger to use. He can't help Cinderpaw. Graystripe is a lost cause, but he can still help Yellowfang by getting some catnip.
Cool.
So he's
That's pretty good. That's a good way to direct his blinding fury.
I'm gonna go pick plants angrily.
Okay.
So he's in his garden, he's kind of wondering, he's like, do my house folks still live there? Like my old house folks? And he thinks of his first winter.
Thinking of the cushy life.
Yeah, warm in his nest, no tragedies. And then he goes to visit Princess, and guess what?
She's dead.
No, she's had 5 healthy kittens.
They're dead.
No, they're healthy.
But it's winter. So
remember, they get vaccines.
Oh, right. Then they get sold.
Yeah, and he tells her about...
Can I take one of those?
Yeah, some kitten
She's like, no, not everyone in this family wants to join your weird cult.
Basically. No, he just tells her about, his tragedy. Bluestar lost a life.
Oh, God.
Cinderpaw.
He's that relative. Oh, we have great news. Oh, guess what's been happening to me, though? Like, shut up, dude. Like, you're the worst person to hang out with Thanksgiving.
Well, he's feeling really guilty about the Cinderpaw thing. He's feeling guilty about that. And he's like, because he should have been the one who went to meet Tiger Claw. And he's like...
Well, Cinderpaw did it on her own.
I know, but he...
I know she's stupid.
Yeah, but
I understand. She's like, yeah.
This was my child to take care of.
Right. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to be a parent. And she's like, oh, like, I you're so weird.
But he's like, I don't know why Tiger Claw wanted Bluestar to meet him in such a dangerous place.
Is Princess like up to date with all that stuff? Like, I just imagine, like, I know they now, but I just imagine he's like putting all this up, and she's like, I have no idea the hierarchy of your weird, like, forest group, dude.
Well, Princess is, she's, was the trap. Fireheart's like, why would Tiger Claw want to hurt Cinderpaw? Princess is like, he wanted to meet Bluestar. He's like, would Tiger Claw do something like this? Could he do something like that?
Did he forget the events of the literal last book?
Remember, he's doubting Ravenpaw right now.
If he doubts Ravenpaw so much, why did he give him why did he enlist him? If he's doubting him, why did he put him in his protection program? He was taking it very seriously, and then who said the thing against him? Graystripe? Because we all know we can't trust Graystripe.
Well, and then Bluestar also.
Whatever. Bluestar trusts too many people. She's a little more paranoid. She probably will be her last fight.
Yeah. Well, Fireheart's kind of feeling still like an outsider in his clan since he was born a kitty pet. Princess invites him to live with her, but he's like, nah, I gotta go back. Got important things to do. So Tiger Claw stops him as he
That can't be fun anymore. He can't feel like an outsider anymore. He said goodbye. We're done with that. If he feels that again, I won't care.
Well, Tiger Claw wants to know where Gray Stripe's been going. IDK, says Fireheart.
Wait, he went back and...
Yeah, he went back to camp.
Oh. And Tiger Claw's like, hey, once again, I'm a voice of reason. Where's your shitty friend going?
Yeah. Because once Gray Stripe gets back...
I want Tiger Claw to go kill Gray Stripe. I don't care. At this point, I'm like, get rid of that plot line.
Well, once Gray Stripe gets back, he's going to be confined to the Fallen Oak with the other cats who have white cough. So all the sick cats are going to be in one place, kind of quarantine them.
Good.
And even though he only has, like, a cold, like, not as bad as the others, they need to stop the sickness from spreading.
Right?
And Fireheart also needs to stay away from Blue Star, because even though the sickness has left her, her den still reeks of it. And Tiger Claw doesn't want any of his warriors falling ill.
That's reasonable. He's evil and probably trying to kill Blue Star, but that's a reasonable thing.
It is.
He's like, I don't want any of our warriors.
Well, Patchpelt has green cough now as well.
Who?
That sucks.
Who?
Patchpelt, one of
Who?
the elders.
And moving on.
Cinderpaw's leg has an infection. Yellowfang's done all she can. It's up to Cinderpaw now.
Bite it off.
And so Fireheart's in with Yellowfang, and Yellowfang asks, would Spotted Leaf have been able to save all these cats?
Oh, who said that?
Yellowfang.
Okay. I was about to transform myself into a book and just go punch Fireheart.
No, Fireheart actually reassures her that Spotted Leaf would have done everything that Yellowfang had.
You're really good at this job. I mean, I'm not in love with you, weirdly, but you're pretty good at your job. And I didn't really actually know her that well, or her capabilities, so once again, I'm really just projecting.
Frostfur enters the den to visit Cinderpaw. Frostfur is her mother.
Who's?
Cinderpaw.
Oh.
Frostfur is Cinderpaw's mother. The one who made meaningful looks at Yellowfang.
If they just waited for her to be more mature, this probably wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying.
Right? But, Fireheart apologizes to her for the accident. He's like, I'm so sorry this happened to your child. Frostfur's like, man, it ain't your fault. I don't blame you.
Why is Frostfur so chill? She was, unchill for, 2 seconds in the last book, and now she's just like, whatever, death happens. And everyone's like, that's your kid.
Well, I mean, she's sad, of course. She's sad, but she knows that it was an accident.
It was an accident.
Well, Gray Stripe is back. And
Fireheart punches him.
Fireheart tells Gray Stripes that Tiger Claw has noticed he's disappearing, and maybe he should stay away from Silverstream. But he's given a clean bill of health from Yellowfang, so Yellowfang's like, you're cured, you don't have to be confined to the oak tree.
Fuck.
And Gray Stripe's like, mind your own business. And Fireheart is like, wow, he didn't even ask how Cinderpaw was doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wish my friend wasn't shitty. Go make new friends, Fireheart.
Yeah, he's so lonely. White Storm wants Fireheart to take Sandpaw out on a patrol near Owltree.
Wait, what? Oh, none of those words made sense.
Okay, remember White Storm?
Nope.
You said he was your favorite last time. He's the man of reason.
And?
Whatever. He wants Fireheart to take Sandpaw out on a patrol near Owltree.
And Sandpaw is the older one, right?
Yeah, one of the older apprentices.
Got it.
Who he saved from going off a cliff.
Got it. Oh, right, the one who's into him.
Mm-hmm.
Sha-la-la-la-la.
Well, ShadowClan apparently was sent to by Owltree, so they need to go check it out.
And Owltree's on their property?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of hicks fighting over their property lines. if you really narrow it down, it's just a bunch of people with 4 big properties, just fighting, just arguing with each other, and sometimes killing each other. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't intense, but moving on. And they're cats.
Yeah. So, since Gray Stripe has been given a clean bill of health, he can handle Brackenpaw's training again, and maybe it'll keep him from seeing Silverstream.
Maybe, cool. But it won't.
And so Fireheart's like, just me and Sandpaw? White Storm's like, duh, you guys can take care of yourself.
Is he, like, nervous around girls?
No, Fireheart just thinks that she hates him.
What? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because he can't read people for shit.
Well, she's been pretty mean to him since he first got there.
Yeah.
She's only recently kind of stopped being a dick.
Yeah.
But when he tells Sandpaw that they have to go on patrol, she's not hostile towards him. And Dustpaw is surprised by this.
Dustpaw's like, what? I thought we were... What? Oh, I see. Don't let me interrupt you, too. Poor Dustpaw.
Yeah. So him and Sandpaw go out on the dawn
Is
patrol.
Dustpaw a boy?
Dustpaw is a boy, yeah.
Ugh, buddy. I don't believe in things as a friend zone, but,
Actually, he's Ravenpaw's brother. Not that we know that till later.
That doesn't
It
influence...
doesn't have anything to do with the book.
That
Isn't it
doesn't...
upsetting?
Okay, but that doesn't influence literally anything I was just saying.
No, I'm just telling you about Dustpaw.
Cool.
Him and Sandpaw go out on the dawn patrol, and the night
They
patrol...
make out.
No.
Oh.
They're sniffing for Shadow Clan, because the night patrol reported scenting some, and it's always the same cats. And they should also check the River Clan border.
Don't.
He takes the lead, Sandpaw doesn't protest, and he kind of acts like a mentor, but she's not mad at him. She's not mad at him.
She's like, alright.
Yep, she runs ahead of him and disappears.
And he's like, don't do that. That really makes... Last time someone did that, it did not end up well.
No, they play together in the snow. It's really cute.
Aww. Adorable.
And they have a nice time, and they share a mouse, and they chat. Yeah.
They share a mouse? I thought they weren't supposed to do that.
It's only if they're on a hunting patrol.
See, there's like so many stupid rules. Like, I would literally I would break the warrior, I mean, not like they fucking respect it, but like, I would break the warrior code every day because it's always this made up bullcrap rules.
Well, they're near River Clan border, and what does Sandpaw see? She sees that the river is frozen. They need to tell the clan, because they could invade River Clan and take back the prey they stole.
Whoa.
And Fireheart's like, oh man.
River Clan did that?
They stole some prey because they're starving.
When did that happen?
They talked about scenting them in their territory and stuff.
How will they know it's their prey?
Like, if it's in their territory. So, like, they cross the border.
No, I know, but if they invade, they're like, take this back.
Well,
Don't
they're gonna take
steal
back
things from starving people.
Well, nobody else knows that they're starving, really, because that's what Fireheart's thinking. He's like, huh, could I fight this starving clan? And what about Greystripe? Like, man.
Why are they invading? Seems like a waste of resources.
Okay, well, they run into camp. Sandpaw announces that the river is frozen. Hooray, they can cross it. This has been a great day.
Why?
Well, Sandpaw tells Fireheart, she's like, wow, this has been a great day. Like, she's had a great day with him.
Oh. Well,
and Dustpaw's jealous and makes a jab at Fireheart. And
I called that.
He looks to Sandpaw, but she's like, nah, I don't agree with you.
He's
Fireheart's
cool now.
Cool.
I've decided he saved my life, and now I can stop hating him.
Yeah.
And Dustpaw's like, alright, cool. I guess I'll just go hang out with the new friend. I don't know. Why can't these people make more friends? I know they're kind of, like, limited, but you can only have one friend in this clan.
Well, Blue Star calls the clan to the High Rock. Let's raid River Clan!
Oh,
hooray!
my God.
Everybody's excited.
Why are they doing that?
They're gonna leave at sunset. Would Blue Star risk her last life over a border raid?
Yeah, for realsies, girl. Where did her sense go? Last book, she was like, hey, I'm a good, smart leader. This book, it's like, fuck it. There's already one foot in the grave. Blue Star, what is up?
Well, Greystripe pipes up, and he's like,
I don't know if I'm, like, super cool with it. Shut up, Greystripe. You're gonna have to kill your girlfriend.
No, he's like, the air feels kind of warmer today. It could be dangerous if it's thawing. And Tiger Claw's like, wow, you aren't usually this reluctant to fight. And Darkstripe and Dustpaw are like, oh, he's scared. But Fireheart joins in, and he's like, he just doesn't want to get his paws wet again. And everybody kind of has a chuckle.
I mean, you totally have a right to make fun of him after the bullcrap he's put you through for the past, like, book and a half, but...
He was just trying to, like, save him from...
from Tiger Claw, like, figuring it out?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Greystripe doesn't appreciate this, and he hisses at Fireheart and is a tool.
I was just trying to help you out by making fun of you.
Yeah.
You could be chill about it.
Fireheart's like, you should be thankful that I'm still covering for you. And Sampaw comes up to Fireheart. She's like, I'm so excited, but
I'm ready for murder. I thought we don't do that, girl.
She just wants
Your
to...
bloodlust is kind of the opposite of what I like in a woman. I like nurture and good smell.
Graystripe.
That's all I need.
Ooh.
Gross.
While everybody else is excited, Graystripe is heading towards the nursery. Is he gonna go warn Silverstream about the raid? That's kind of breaking the warrior code.
Oh, right, because there's that stupid hole.
Yep.
Plot point hole.
But before either of them...
I should do a shot every time someone goes through that hole.
Before anyone can leave, Blue Star calls the clan back.
Hey! Come on.
Willowpelt, Graystripe's mother, agrees with Graystripe. Graystripe's looking pretty smug about this, like, yeah.
Act! Learn to act!
So instead, Blue Star decides they're gonna attack right now, before the ice has a chance to thaw.
Wow, you thought your mom was helping you out? Nope.
So 5 warriors are gonna make the raid.
I would love to see his face go from like, oh yeah, look at me, to, oh no. This is the opposite of what I wanted.
So 5 warriors will make the raid, and a patrol will stay to guard camp, and Blue Star will also stay. Which Fireheart's like, thank goodness. So Tigerclaw will lead Darkstripe, Willowpelt, and Longtail, and there's one spot open. So Fireheart's like, can I go? Even though he didn't really want to attack the clan, he wanted to save Graystripe from having to make that choice. So they race towards the border past Sunning Rocks.
How many warriors do they have?
Like total?
Yeah.
I think 10?
So I couldn't have someone else pop up?
Well, just in case. Just wanted to make sure that Graystripe would have been. Cause
at least Fireheart could be like, mercy!
Yeah. But once they reach the river, they find that the ice has thawed completely.
That's some, what? That's a,
broke apart.
What does that do, Ex Machina? Like, it's an Ex Machina bullcrap, what? Gung-ho! Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Tack will have to wait for another day. Fireheart is
What's
relieved.
that weird tension building? Why did that even happen?
Fireheart is relieved. He didn't know if he would have been able to go through with it, because they were all starving, and he would have felt bad. But he would have done it. So once he gets back...
It can't be a moral issue if you don't share your feelings with anybody. He doesn't care that much. I mean,
he would have felt, like, kind of bad, because he's like, oh, you guys are, like, starving.
But he didn't try too hard.
No, he would, the warrior code says what the leader says is law. So he would, if Blue Star told him to do something, he'd do it.
But if he told her information before the choice was made, maybe she could have made a more informed decision. That's what I'm just saying.
We can't attack River Clan.
Right. They tried to invade, it didn't work out.
So they go back to camp, and Fireheart looks for Graystripe, and boy does he find him. Because Graystripe just attacks him, because he thinks Fireheart doesn't trust him.
What the okay. Like, Fireheart's the designated drama queen of this couple, so he has no business attacking his friend after all the crap that he's pulled.
Well, yeah, Fireheart's like, man, I just wanted to save you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you so serious?
I'm going to protect you, man. Graystripe does not appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Graystripe is literally just, like, top of my poop list. Like, I can say, he's the top of my shit list. Like, it used to be Tiger Club, but now, like, Graystripe is literally, like, you were the most useless friend. You were, like, on book 4 for the first half. I mean, like, I love Ron Weasley, but, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Crappy friend attitude.
Well, they're fighting. They roll from the nursery into the middle of camp, and Blue Star puts a stop to this real quick.
There's my girl!
She's like, Graystripe, go to your room. Fireheart, get over here.
Go to your room.
Blue Star's like, I ain't gonna tolerate this shit, Fireheart.
Like, I invited you here. This is not what I want.
Yeah, she's like, you guys need to work it out. Like, this is not acceptable.
Yeah.
So Fireheart goes into the den and lays in his nest next to
Goes in
Graystripe.
house.
Yeah, was really angry, just like, laying next to each other.
I'm not gonna say sorry first.
Yeah. So Fireheart goes to see Cinderpaw in the morning, and Yellowfang says she's doing very well. So that's good. She's doing well.
Damn, we were all doom and gloom, like, not too long ago.
Yeah. In camp, Tigerclaw is talking to the warriors, and Fireheart pointedly sits next to Sandpaw instead of the Graystripe.
Ooh. And what was that? Like, Sandpaw's like, wait, who's the other one? The one Dustpaw's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. I don't. And he goes, that's my Gregory. I don't know what's happening. I mean, he's a good ginger,
He gets better, don't worry.
Okay, good.
But, Tigerclaw's like, we need to take advantage of this thaw. Prey is gonna be out, so we need to hunt. That's Tigerclaw. So
Once again, another good point by Tigerclaw.
Yep. I mean, he wasn't made deputy for nothing.
I know.
He's a good warrior. He just also
is a jerk and an evil MBD.
So Longtail is gonna organize hunting patrols, and he puts Fireheart with Sandpaw and Graystripe with Whitestorm and Brackenpaw. And he's like, we don't want Fireheart and Graystripe together because they're gonna fight.
Yeah, we all saw that. I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we all saw what happened yesterday, and that was pretty hilarious in my opinion. It was like watching two babies get into a slap match. But we don't need that. Especially Tiger like going in. It'd be funny.
No, that was Longtail.
Oh, Longtail said that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm imagining Tiger commenting.
Comforts himself. Fireheart admires the nick he left in Longtail's ear a couple seasons ago.
Right. You brought this up. You'd be like, this comes up again. I mean, it did.
Yeah. Oh, it comes up a few more times too. Don't worry. So
Fireheart's so like sensitive.
Melspur takes
so
Sandpaw.
Needs so much reaffirmation.
Yeah.
Reaffirmation.
Well, Melspur takes Sandpaw because she's like, you got it, Fireheart, you're a warrior. So Fireheart is going to hunt on his own near Tall Pines, and he heads towards Princess's nest to say hi. And Princess comes out with a tiny white kit, and Fireheart is just so overwhelmed. This kit is his kin. This is his kin. And Princess wants him to take the kit back with him to be his new apprentice. She's like, you lost your old one. Here's a new one for you. Take this child.
I know this is like a touching moment, but also like the last one, girl. Like, this is your baby. Like, that's your daughter, son. What is it? Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
It's your son. Like,
well, she is like all the two legs are gonna decide where my children go. But this is my firstborn, and I want to decide his future. She wants...
That's a little bit of favoritism, but, I get what she's doing. She's like, maybe I want to see this kid again.
And she would be honored if her son was brought up in ThunderClan, but she's heard all these great things from Fireheart. And Fireheart's like... Well, Fireheart is like starting to feel less lonely at the thought of having his kid in clan. Someone else who shares your
Hey guys! Found another cat in the woods!
Well, he's seeing, because Cinderpaw's injured and sickness is killing the cats, they need this kid.
I read that.
Yep, you did.
But me and Fireheart are the same.
It is raining, and he needs to get this child to shelter. So he brings the kid back to camp. He's like, oh crap, how am I going to explain this to my client?
I didn't find food, but I look what I found. They're like, what the Fireheart, what?
Well, yeah, so the kitten cries, lets out a wail of distress, and everyone comes out. And they look
no one knows how to mind their business. Everyone was hostile to the baby.
They're like, what the heck? Why would they accept this kid? And Blue Star comes out of the medicine den and is like, what's going on?
First, she's just like, all right. What am I going to do? Accept this?
Yeah. Well, Fireheart tells that it's his sister's born, and he has to admit to visiting her at Two Leg Place.
Hey!
All the cats are rude, but Fireheart's like, hey, we need warriors. And many cats say that this kit will just be a problem or too soft for clan life. And he thought he was changing their minds about kitty pets, but he was wrong. They're still dicks. And a cat in the back speaks up.
I thought everyone here was shitty. Never mind.
Well, a cat in the back speaks up and says, if it carries Fireheart's blood, it'll make a good clan cat. It's Gray Stripe.
Shut the fuck up. Really? Now?
Yep.
After all that drama, after all of those things, after everything, now he's like, that's my bro! Shut up!
Long tail starts are dick as usual. Well, Blue Star tells him that she knows that he meant well, like he was well-meaning, but this is something that'll affect the whole clan. She's like, this is something that affects all of us, and everyone is going to Fireheart, and even Gray Stripe won't meet his gaze. So Blue Star asks for Tiger Claw's opinion.
Gray Stripe weak.
Well, Blue Star's like, hey, Tiger Claw, what do you think? And Tiger's like, get rid of it. Be gone. Golden Flower thinks it's too small to last until New Leaf. And Mousefur is sure it'll have green cloth by sunrise.
Wow, everyone just go in.
And Blue Star's like, man, I need to think about this. So Fireheart just has this child, and he takes it to the warrior's den to try to keep him warm. And he thanks Gray Stripe. And the
Thanks for nothing. For a thing. Continue.
So, the kid is very loud warrior den, and his mates are very like having a screaming child in their bedroom.
Go hang with the moms.
Well, Frostfur comes into the den, and she tells him Brindleface has no bear because she's lost her children.
Oh.
So she might nurse him. And Frostfur hasn't forgotten that Fireheart saved her kits from Shadow Clan. You know? So they take the kit to the nursery.
I mean, he named one of them, but indirectly.
Well, Frostfur informs him that one of Brindleface's kits died last night. And Frostfur comes to Brindleface and she's like, man, I know your pain. I know you're hurting right now, Brindleface.
Here's a baby.
But this child is starving and needs you.
And she's like, wow, cool, didn't ask for that.
And Brindleface is like, man, I don't know about this. I don't know if I'm ready. And Frostfur's like, he won't replace your son, but he needs you to live. And the kid starts to cry louder and makes his way to Brindleface's stomach, where he settles between her two remaining kits and starts nursing. Brindleface, she softens and she's like, yeah, I'll take care of her.
Princess doesn't really think this through.
No, not really.
Wow, she could have waited till the baby was, weaned. God.
So,
just, she's related to Fireheart, because there was no thought of that plan. Yeah, that's her sister for sure, because, she's just yeah, here's a grand gesture with no thought of the consequences. Fireheart to a T.
Yep. They're related, alright. So Frostfur goes to tell Blue Star that Brindleface will care for the kid. And Fireheart, has to wait for an answer.
Can you stop pulling these damn stunts, brother? Cool, it's cool sometimes, but also sometimes it's wow, the drama of it all. It's too much. And he's like, I can say the same to you, Blue Star. Could say the exact same to you, Blue Star. He's like, fair. Dismissed.
So, Blue Star calls them all together. The kit can stay.
I knew he probably would. But...
His new name is Cloud Kit.
Cute.
Fireheart asks if there will be a naming ceremony, and Blue Star's like, no. But hey, the kit can stay.
Just take what you get. Don't even ask for more, bud. You know what we didn't do last time?
The outro.
No. We didn't do what I learned.
Oh yeah, it's the outro.
Is that the outro?
Yeah, I thought so.
We've gotten through 4 chapters today, which is a lot for us.
Yeah.
Usually we get through 1.
No, it depends on the chapter. Some chapters have jammed packed with action, and some is just kind of filler stuff where 3 things happen. So it really depends. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have 3 points under a chapter. Sometimes I have 50.
Okay. What did I learn?
What did you learn today?
I learned that Princess and Fireheart are for reals related because just the way they act and the choices they make. I've learned that Greystripe is still kind of a crappy friend. He's like, sure, he did one thing, kind of, but like, another I think I've learned is that they need like more mediation. Like, just like everyone's fighting and no one's really discussing things. No one's talking about their feelings, and it's like, fair. We wait to do this until it's absolutely needed, but then sometimes we don't even. So, yeah, that's what I learned. More mediation is needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be a cat job.
Another cat job.
The clan
therapist. We need a therapist here. Therapist, mediator, lawyer, scholars.
Yes. Farmers.
Orators. Well, because they can't write.
No,
they can't technically be scholars, but they can be public speakers.
Could be.
Yeah. More cat jobs. That's always what I take from this.
More cat jobs. I'm Ember Heart.
And I'm Tangle Tongue.
And this has been Warrior Cats.
What is that? I think I remember where we were last time. I think we were, Fireheart brought home a child without even talking to no one about it, because Princess and him, no one thought about the consequences.
Runs in the family.
Yes, and Blue Star's kind of like, really? But they let them keep it, and Fireheart was like, is there going to be a naming ceremony? And everyone's like, no, are you stupid? You brought like an un-warrior child. Like, you were kind of cool for, I don't know, we like you, but not more of you. And then Greystripe was still being an idiot, but like, less so, like, trying to be a good friend, but not really, because he sucks. I got everything right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I remembered all of that is because I edited the last episode yesterday.
I know. All right, well, we are going to be continuing Book 2, Fire and Ice of the Warrior Cat series.
Yes.
I'm Ember Heart.
I'm Tangle Tongue.
And this is Warrior Cats.
What is that? Where are we? What's happening in the warrior world?
So, the last full moon
Okay.
was covered by clouds, so the clans did not gather.
Are they stupid?
If clouds
Do they not? They cannot keep time?
The full moon needs to be visible.
Wow.
Like, that's part of the truce, like...
Pollution really fucks up the warrior world, huh?
Well, they think usually, like, StarClan sends the clouds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can't, like, blame them for not being, like, aware of the human race's effect on their, like, lives, besides, like, the direct.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure some things are, like, the human race's fault. Like, I'm sure, like, the river went away because of, like, it being dammed or whatever.
Oh, yeah, they said 2 legs.
Or, so they figured that out, but...
They know.
That's a little more, like, direct than, I suppose, like, pollution.
Yeah.
Or, like, weather.
And I guess it's kind of like...
A weather cat.
That'd be a good one.
I mean, I feel like if you... There's a lot of things that if you just kind of pay attention for a long time, you'll notice patterns, like seasons. Might not just be like a StarClan thing, that might just be a thing that happens, warrior cats. More warrior scientists. Enough of this... I'm gonna cause the breakdown of the...
Jesus Christ.
They don't really have... Like, I know it's a clan, but they are technically, like, a theological society.
They really are.
They're not based on any sort of governmental, like, structure outside of their religion.
Their warrior code.
Which is structured by StarClan.
Yeah.
And mistakes of others. And you know what? I guess then the constant mistakes made by our characters and, you know, them breaking the StarClan is really just, the code is just tradition.
Well, the live cats are the ones that make the code. But then you can say, like, it's their ancestors who are all in StarClan now.
Not to get too religious, but that's kind of like the Bible being written by dudes that were kind of
exactly.
there.
Exactly. So,
and it's not exactly...
It's very faith-based, you know?
Yeah.
It's all about having faith in yourself, but also the people in the stars.
Yeah. I'm sure we could, like, compare it to a lot of other religions, but, like, Catholicism and Christianity.
People already do that.
That's my closest, like, reference point. I'm not educated in other
We're both raised that way, so.
Yeah. So, anyway, so StarClan sets out, cover the things they said not to me, which I'm sure is not going to be a like, focused at all.
Like, the treaty is held under the full moon, so if there's no full moon, there's no treaty, so... whatever. But Shadow Clan has been sent again by the owl tree. So they can't seem to get that owl tree. Oh, Shadow Clan cats just seem to be finding good stuff there.
Owls?
No,
owls would kill cats.
Small ones, yes.
And if they give them a chance.
If they're hungry enough, yeah.
Yeah.
So Fireheart has been in camp, and he has been very, very busy by dividing his time between Cloudkit, Cinderpaw, and Brackenpaw.
This book is really Fireheart becomes a dad. Like, that would have been a better title than Fire and Ice. It's more like, hey, Fireheart becomes a dad, episode 2. Because really, I mean, his first dad experience did not go well.
No. Then he takes Grey Stripes being negligent.
Yeah, really, Grey Stripe is being very negligent. And then, like, his sister's like, you did such a great job. I'm shaking my head for our audience. That here's a new kitten, so this time he won't accidentally maim this one.
Hopefully.
Or, like, be responsible for the maiming. He wasn't really. It was an accident.
Or was it Tiger Claw. Dun dun dun!
I think, no, because when you described it to me, Tiger Claw was like, what the fuck happened? I'm pretty sure it was a car. Like,
well, yeah, it was a car that hit.
And also it'd be like, I don't know. I feel like Tiger Claw's a jerk, and sure he hates Fireheart, and yes, he's out to get the throne, but I think pushing a child into the streets is pretty low for him. Like, okay, I can understand murder on the battlefield, but pushing a kid into the streets?
No, he intended to start it there.
He knows what Blue Star looks like. What he murders? Oh, hey, Blue Star. Wait, that small gray child who is not at all similar to Blue Star.
Well, no, it was, okay, so it's not that he would have pushed Blue Star, but he wanted her to meet at somewhere where the strip between, but where she would have been, like, really close to the Thunder Path.
How would he have foretold, like, a giant carving, though?
Can't. Anyways.
Unless StarClan told him, but then I guess StarClan's done with Firepaw, or no, I guess StarClan's done with Blue Star then, so whatever, fuck it. Make him the leader. StarClan said so! That's the circular kind of logic that applies to every single one of these characters.
Fair. Alright, so remember Lilithane gave Grey Stripe the A-OK to get back to his warrior
and
duties.
I was like
But Brackenpaw is still alone a lot. So, yeah, Brackenpaw's alone, and Fireheart's like, where's Grey Stripe? And Brackenpaw tells him, well, Grey Stripe said I could hunt with him tomorrow. And Fireheart is just angry. And so he's done, he can't
Dad
make
said we would play catch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dad said that for sure tomorrow he's gonna take me to the fair. Tomorrow. Like, oh god, poor Bracken for...
Brackenpaw.
Whatever, sorry. Poor Bracken, whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what Grey Stripe sees him as.
Yeah, it's so sad. But Fireheart is doing his best to take Brackenpaw out whenever Grey Stripe's not around, mostly so Tiger Claw doesn't get suspicious.
I suppose, like, the baby is being taken care of by the mother, or one of the queens.
Yeah, Brindleface is taking care of him.
He's like, hey, yeah. There's a baby.
He makes sure Fireheart makes sure to bring Brindleface food.
That's good. He is not a deadbeat dad.
No.
Uncle. He's not a deadbeat father figure. He's going to be like, I'm going to help the woman who is taking care of the kind of child that's mine.
Thing that I brought back to camp.
neither of us are the parent, but I'm gonna make sure that we're all a good family unit, generally.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be confusing for that cat in the future. Who's my mom? Is it just the one who nursed me? I'm your mom. I'm both your mom and dad. I mean, as long as nothing happens to Princess, I suppose eventually he could, like take her to visit her.
Take him.
Though, I mean, he's like, I don't want you to have the weird sort of, am I really part of the clan, mentality that I have, so maybe he wouldn't do that.
Only time will tell.
And I'm just thinking about future dad. That's a lot more interesting than every time it's happening. Let's go.
Well,
Science fiction happens! Ah!
well, good news. The threat of green cough has left the camp.
Oh, good. I'm glad
Yeah.
less people can die now.
And Cinderpaw is awake, and she's talking.
Oh, good! Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
You're never gonna be a warrior. Oh.
Well, Yellowfang is trying to get her to do exercises, and she's like, maybe you'll have better luck with it, Fireheart. Cinderpaw's being stubborn. It hurts.
Wow. What? I'd be like, where's that gung-ho attitude that got you maimed in the first place, girl?
Oh, God.
Well, that's the logic I would use. Like, hey, listen, you were so ready to do everything before. What's stopping you now?
Well,
Papa catnip, let's go. That is very, very, very bad advice. Don't, if you're hurting or injured, don't just pop it. Don't just take it and probably just hurt yourself more.
Well, Fireheart's talking with her, and he's like, well, I miss our training sessions, and Cinderpaw asks when she'll be able to start training again. And he's like,
And he leaves.
Yellowfang hasn't told her that she'll never be a parent.
Yeah, dude, that's not her job. She's just the doctor. I mean,
So
that is
he's
kind
like-
of her job, but at the same time, that'd be shitty bedside manner. Hey, welcome to the waking world. And guess what you're never gonna do again?
No.
Welcome to the no future zone.
Yeah. He's like, oh, your exercises will help. But then she looks at him, and she's like, I'm never gonna be a warrior, am I? Fireheart's like, no, I'm so sorry.
Well, at least he was
Yeah, she knew it. She still dreamt of hunting. And Fireheart's like, you know what? We're gonna find the oldest, slowest mouse in the forest, and you're gonna catch it.
I mean, I understand why he said it that way, but see, once again, this is why there should be more careers, because, literally, now that kid has nothing to do except for be, a burden on her,
She just help with that elders.
Yeah, I know, but she doesn't want to do that, and I know it's not like she would want a different career, but, cat lawyering would be still action-packed.
Cinderpaw, ThunderClan lawyer.
Attorney at law, Cinderpaw. See? And since she'll never get her warrior name, now she can get her lawyer name, Cindertome. Cinder Yield. I can't think of more law-based puns. Cinder Unsub. I've just been watching a lot of Criminal Minds, so.
Great.
They're not lawyers, though.
No. So, Fireheart asks her, does she remember the accident? Was Tiger Claw there?
They're just kind of looking at you in horror.
And she doesn't remember. She went to where Dustpaw said Tiger Claw would be, and then she was hit. And Fireheart's like, why wasn't Tiger Claw there to stop her from running up that road? Was this a trap? So he's still thinking about this. Princess put this in his mind. Could it be a trap? And he's like, I don't know.
It's a really thought out trap. It's I'm gonna ask her to be here and just kind of hope a car's coming. I'm not saying Tiger Claw isn't evil and that this isn't somehow his fault, because I'm sure it is in some way, but at the same time, I just don't understand how it would have worked.
Fair. We'll keep going. They changed the conversation.
Unless he's been studying the humans and know their schedule, which is creepy, then he's basically a serial stalker killer / whatever.
That's spooky.
He's a little more psychotic. I thought he was more conniving than actually.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right word. I don't know. That makes him a little bit more just straight up evil versus just kind of conniving and power hungry.
Well, they changed the conversation to Cloud Kit, that cute white fluffy bundle. And Fireheart's like, yeah, I'll bring him to visit you once Brindleface lets him. Because she's treating him like all of her other kids. You know, she's treating him
Good.
as one of her own.
Fireheart, don't be about that, like, literally.
No, he's happy about that.
Okay, good.
So he's like, you know, kind of like, oh, she's being the protective mother, you know, like, once I can get her.
Yes. I'm glad that Brindleface, is that her name?
Brindleface.
I'm glad she's taken him. Like, I understand.
she's good.
I joked about it, but, like, I'm glad that this cat isn't gonna, like, starve or have to be taken back to Princess after Princess did this whole, like, gesture. I don't know. That whole situation, like, I know we made fun of it, but, like, I understand why